Hello everyone. In today's video lecture, we are going to see practical implementation of a two-layer backpropagation neural network. Here the neural network is trained with the backpropagation. It is attempting to use these inputs to predict the output. So here the inputs are given and this is the output. So we are trying to predict the output column. Given the three input columns, we would solve this problem by simply measuring statistics between the input values and output values. So we can see that the leftmost leftmost input column is perfectly correlated with the output column. So backpropagation in the simplest form is nothing but measuring the statistics like this to make the model. So let's move ahead. So the function, the activation function which we are going to use in this particular neural network implementation is sigmoid function, which we have discussed in our earlier video lectures, that it maps to a values between 0 and 1. Now here we are going to import NumPy as NP, and NumPy is nothing but a linear algebra library. This is our dependencies. Similarly, matplotlib.pyplot, that is for plotting purpose. So these are the dependencies that we have used. Now let's move ahead with the next line. Now this is the function, the activation function that we are going to use here is sigmoid activation function. So this function maps any value to a value between 0 and 1. We use it to convert numbers to probabilities. Now here this function generates the derivative. You can see the input parameters x comma derivative is equal to false. Now when the derivative is equal to true, it is going to generate the sigmoid derivative of a sigmoid. Now here you can consider the derivative as a slope of the sigmoid function at a given point. So when derivative is going to be true, it is going to return x into 1 minus x. Otherwise it is going to return 1 upon 1 plus np dot. Np stands for NumPy short form dot exponential raised to minus x. This activation function we have discussed in depth in our previous video lecture. Now here you can see the input data set. Input data set is nothing but, here it is a NumPy matrix. Okay, so with the three nodes, okay, with the 3 nodes and 4 training example. So each row is nothing but a single training example. Each column corresponds to one of our input nodes. So thus we have 3 input nodes to the network and 4 training examples. Now here next one is the output data set. This output data set is generated the data set horizontally. So here with a single row and 4 columns for space. So here dot t is nothing but the transpose function. So after this transpose, this Y matrix is going to have 4 rows and 1 column. So just like our input, each row is a training example and each column only one as output node. So our network has 3 inputs and 1 output. In the next line, we np dot random seed. So what we are going to do, the numbers will be randomly distributed. They will be randomly distributed each time we train. So this is actually a good programming practice to have the random numbers each time while training the data set. Now next is the synapse 0. So here it is our weight matrix for this neural network. It is synapse 0. We have only 2 layers, that is input and output. We only need one matrix of weights to connect them. So here the dimension is 3, 1, because we have 3 inputs and 1 output. Another way of looking at it is that layer 0 is of size 3 and layer 1 is of size 1. So thus we want to connect every node in layer 0 to every node in layer 1. So which requires matrix of dimensionality 3, 1. Then after this we will loop this. Okay, so here we have got the for I in range 1000. You can have any number over here. This is a training loop, network training code. Okay, so we are actually training a network. So this is our loop which iterates multiple times over the training code to optimize our network to the given data set. So here you can see layer 0 is equal to x, that is input layer, x stands for input. So here you can just see forward propagation. Layer 1 is nothing but now what we are going to do, whatever layer 0 values we have initialized, and the synapse is nothing but a weight matrix that we are going to feed it to our non-linear activation function. Here non-linear activation function is nothing but the sigmoid, so which is assigned to layer 1. Now here we are going to calculate the error with what do you mean by this error? Error here is the actual output that we want, and the layer 1 after processing with those weights and all, the layer 1 values we are going to get, and that difference between actual values and predicted values is nothing but a layer 1 error. Now in order to improve our network, what we are doing here is we are calculating how much error is there. So we are calculating every time the derivative of the sigmoid at the values in layer 1. So this layer error which we have calculated. Now what is the need of calculating this error? So this error is telling us what is the difference between actual output and the predicted values. These error values are back propagated again, and then the weights are adjusted accordingly. So in order to adjust those weights, we have calculated this layer 1 underscore delta. So layer 1 underscore delta is equal to layer 1 underscore error into nonlinear activation function layer 1 comma true. So after this, once we have done that, with this delta, the sigmoid which we have calculated, we have passed it to update the weights. So this way we have updated the weights over here, and these updated weights are fed to the our neural network, so as to it will again train accordingly, and then it will calculate the errors, and it will try to predict the output correctly. So after once this is the crucial part or the core part of our backpropagation neural network. Once this is done, we will try to print the output after training, and the layer 1 and the actual output. So you can see the layer 1 output is 0.03178, which is near to 0, 0.025 which is near to 0, 0.97 which is equal to 1, this is equal to 1, so 0011. So here you can see the difference, how much accurate we are after using this backpropagation neural network. Then we had tried to feed it into a data frame, that is y comma layer 1. Y is nothing but the actual one, and the layer 1 is a predicted one. So these are the results which we have just try to print over here. Then we had tried to plot, but after plotting also, see, we are getting the values between 0 and 1, right? So when we plotted this, we are getting this kind of graph. Thank you.